As a therapist and as a woman who's experienced divorce, I'd never judge her. Never. I would be blinded by a man paying all my bills too. Some of us are getting bamboozled for free. Let's just start there. Secondly, while the story surrounding my divorce is not necessarily with a pathological liar, it's just about as scandalous. Yes, she may have missed some red flags, like moving in a man 2 weeks after you met him. But in a society, in a time where we are vapidly lonely, where we are struggling to make real connection, where, you know what did it for me when she said, I thought that it was finally my turn. How many of us have been in that moment where you met a guy and you were like, oh my gosh, this might be it. You hope and pray that what you're seeing is like the beginning of this rom-com, and you can be blind. It's so, I don't care what you say. I don't care how much you stand on business now. Standing on business usually comes from a place of, I haven't stood on business before. I would never judge her because loneliness is rampant, because you were in the middle of a really scary time. We were scared. I remember being terrified that I was going to be stuck in Boston. At the time, I had a contract in Boston. I remember thinking that I was going to be stuck in Boston. And then I remember thinking like, oh my gosh, like what is it going to be like to be in my house by myself day after day? Thank God I had a community of people who like we FaceTimed all day. We worked out together. Like I had to do something. I would have lost my mind. I can't say, I mean, I probably wouldn't have made the same exact decision that she made, but I can't say that I wouldn't have done something similar. I can't say that we weren't terrified. Like did y'all forget the pandemic? Y'all had to have forgot. Like that was so scary. Prior to all the lockdowns, we were all like, wait a minute, what's going on? Why are people getting sick? We were terrified with a pending lockdown. Then the lockdown comes and you're already probably feeling a way about, you know, how old you are and you haven't met anybody yet. Then in the midst of this crazy, unprecedented time, this man comes into your life like, come on, be serious. Be serious. But this is also why I specialize in relational trauma, because this is the type of stuff that nobody, like the stories that I get from my clients, this is the type of stuff that people aren't bold enough to share about the mistakes that she made. So yes, she needs to take accountability for the decision that she made and the posture that she was in at the time. But let me tell you, nobody needs to take accountability more than him. And unfortunately, we know pathological liars will never. He will never. I would never judge her. And I don't think she did as wrong as y'all think that she may have done. Okay? Again, moving somebody in 2 weeks after you met them is a little different. But look at the context. I promise you she probably would not have made that decision in a different time. In a different time, she wouldn't have made that decision. Those are my first thoughts. I'll get more serious thoughts later.